Imagine driving down an empty road in the dead of night, your only company, the shadows creeping through the trees. But what if you weren't alone? What if someone was watching you, closer than you think? No matter how fast you drive, how hard you try to escape, it's already inside. The night was cold, the kind of chill that sank into your bones. The narrow road was deserted, flanked by dense woods. The only sound was the distant hoot of an owl, a lonely, haunting echo in the emptiness. James tightened his grip on the wheel, glancing at his younger sister, Lily, asleep beside him. She had begged to come along, and against his better judgment, he had agreed. Now he regretted it. The air felt thick with something unspoken, a weight pressing against his chest. His breath came out in short bursts, a nervous rhythm against the silence. The GPS flickered, the screen going black before lighting up again. Recalculating, the robotic voice announced. James frowned. There was no signal, yet the GPS insisted on rerouting him, leading him down a cracked path that looked long abandoned. The road signs were rusted, unreadable. The further they drove, the more distorted everything seemed, as if the trees were shifting. Minutes passed. The road narrowed. The trees loomed closer. Then, Lily stirred, eyes fluttering open. She sat up suddenly, breath sharp, fingers gripping the seat. James, we need to turn around. Her voice trembled. What are you talking about? I saw her. The woman in the trees. She was staring at us. A chill ran down his spine. He turned his head slightly, eyes scanning the forest outside, but saw nothing. Just darkness. Lily, you're half asleep. She shook her head. James, I'm serious. She was right there, watching us. The car's engine sputtered. The dashboard lights flickered. The GPS glitched again. The screen flashed erratically before settling on a single word. Stop. James slammed the brakes, heart hammering. The headlights flickered, illuminating the road ahead, and there she was. A woman stood in the middle of the path, hair long and tangled, hanging over her face like a veil. Her dress was tattered. Lily whimpered. James, she's getting closer. No. The woman hadn't moved, but as he blinked, she was suddenly inches closer, her head tilting unnaturally, her lips parting to reveal teeth stained black. James threw the car into reverse. Tires screeched. Then, a hand slammed against the window. Pale, bruised. James turned his head slowly, breath frozen. She was beside the car. Lily screamed. The woman's hand dragged across the glass, leaving behind dark streaks. Her head twitched, her mouth opening impossibly wide, revealing darkness deeper than the night itself. Then, the lights in the car shut off. The engine died. Total silence. The only sound was Lily's frantic breathing. James twisted the keys desperately, but nothing happened. The car wouldn't start. A whisper seeped through the stillness, barely above a breath. Let me in. James clenched his teeth, gripping the wheel, refusing to look. He could feel her eyes burning. Then, the car started shaking, violently rocking back and forth as if invisible hands were trying to tip it over. Lily sobbed, gripping James' arm. James, do something. He tried. But the more he fought, the more the car resisted. The woman outside pressed her face against the window, her features shifting. Then, a single, deafening scream filled the night. James slammed his foot on the gas. The car roared to life, tires screeching as they sped forward. He didn't look back. He didn't dare. The road stretched endlessly, no end in sight. The trees blurred past, their twisted shapes clawing at the sky. But then a light. A gas station. James swerved into the lot, the car skidding to a stop. His hands trembled as he turned to Lily. Are you okay? She nodded, still shaking. Her eyes darted to the mirrors, scanning the darkness. He exhaled sharply and looked in the rearview mirror. The road behind them was empty. No sign of her. No proof she had ever been there. But deep inside, James knew. She wasn't gone. She was waiting. And next time, she wouldn't let them escape. Somewhere in the distance, the whisper came again. Let me in.